So last day of the week, Friday, off to work. It's been a long one, that's for sure. Definitely been a long one. Yeah, he's vaping to my face. He's vaping my face with this fucking smog cloud coming out of his car. Yeah, been a busy week as well, which wasn't so good. Nobody likes to earn their money. The factory mirrors are back on. Neither of the ones that I bought were any good. Well, the ones at the bar end ones were alright. Not a bad view and all the rest of it, but they just squashed my hand. Well, that was quite nice. Yeah, so standard mirrors back on. Bar ends didn't work out. One reason or another, didn't work out. Looked alright. Looked fairly good, to be fair. But functionality, when you're trotting along at 33, sometimes as much as 35 miles an hour, you need a bit of rear view. Downside is, broke off the bar end, well, broke the bolt off in the bar end. yeah, broke the bar end bolt off. In the end of the handlebars, in the thread that's inside it, and it's not your typical bar end. It's not like the rubber ones where you do up the bolt and it squashes the rubber, and it's not like the wedge ones where you do it up and it's yeah, so they're not like ordinary screw thread of bar end mirrors. It's a solid, well, it's not solid, I don't know whether it's glued in there or it just really is really tight, but I hammered it, chiseled it, used the old extractor tool to try and get it out. Fair play, my fault, didn't realise they were as cheap and nasty as they actually were, and that snapped off in there, so I had to drill that out as well. And I've just, my drills won't touch it, which I can understand because they're cheap and nasty, so I've just bought some cobalt drills, and this weekend I'll be trying to drill it out again, but I don't know what it's put in with or held in with or whatever, but so yeah, that'll be probably this weekend, yeah, drill that out. So yeah, that's a pain in the ass. I mean, the other option is take the other bar end off and then they're evened up, aren't they? Not quite what I want to be doing. Yeah, it's another little task I've set myself, or created. There you go, a quick trip to work, a bit of a play. So that's that. Nice little play on the way to work. You're up to date on how I've demolished the bike and how it's gone back to its standard mirrors. And that's it really for the 750. Tomorrow I'll possibly be out on the 1000 using up the fuel, and then probably be starting stripping it down. Got the headlamp, got the indicators, got the speedo, so it's ready for stripping. And unfortunately, again, as I said time and again, it's too easy to do the big speeds, and it's getting stripped. Yes, another week over, yay! Friday is done, homeward bound. Yeah, it's been a bit of a long week. Yesterday was a bit of a nightmare. The machine wasn't behaving. A lot of problems. But I've survived it. Look at me, I've escaped. I'm a free man. Apart from obviously being married and completely under the thumb, I'm a free man. Nobody tells me what to do. While my wife's not about. yeah, nothing much planned for the weekend. Meeting up with a bloke from work, a thing from work, he works in the quarry. He thinks he's special because he's been out on the lorry this week, but yeah, he works in the quarry dweller, so special needs is so special. Meeting him for breakfast at Wessons in the morning, and then having a bit of a blap about he's got to shoot off with family commitments. And then I think my daughter's over with the grandkids for the night, so that'll be spot on. I haven't seen them for a little while. And probably, possibly, maybe, definitely not sure, but the 1000 might be parked up tomorrow and all its fairings stripped off. It's got to be stripped down. I've got all the bits and pieces for the 1000 now, so that'll probably be stripped down starting this weekend or next week, in preparation to be some sort of, I don't know, naked street fighter, whatever, my project bike, and it'll end up looking how I want it to look, which is what I enjoy. Yeah, the whole experience of the 600 and turning it into a naked and everything. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Honestly, didn't have a clue what I was doing. Watched a few videos on YouTube. Mutilated the bike. Loved the look of it. But as I've said before, it just came a point when someone wanted to buy that when someone else was selling 1000. And the 600 being a carved version, all the power was right up high. Plus it did run a bit rough down low. So it was like upgrade to 1000, plenty of power. And yes, it is a lot smoother down low, and there is a nice bit of power right the way through, and there's a lot of power up the top. And it's been really enjoyable, but the fairing's got to come off. So as I say, that'll probably start this week, and there'll be countless videos to bore you stupid. What's not to like? Well, apart from the severed bar end. That's what I was on about. It's absolutely solid in there. I don't know. I'll work it out. There you go. Bit of tunnel fun to finish it off.